I've never seen two women fighting over a good man.
No, wait, she's pregnant!
She's pregnant!
Oh, I have now, please.
Oh, I'm all you have now. You should remember that when you were screwing Instagram Barbie over here.
You think she only wants you for your money, baby. Bye, Felicia!
The reason why you fight for this man is because he's manipulative, he's narcissist, he's abusive. A good man would never put you in a spot for you to doubt his love, to doubt his affections and his attention. You just know what you know because it's so good to secure your emotions and protect you. You naturally do not have any need to spy, to suspect, to go fight, to question. So I do not understand that logic. Why a woman should go fight over a grown man who made a decision to be with someone else.
Now, I am empty and broken. All the years we spent together.
I think it's a good time for you to reclaim your power, to get introspective, to ask yourself, what is the marks that I am trying to hide? What is in me that I'm not seeing properly to make me sit in a place to doubt people love and still wish they see me and still wish they love me even when it is obvious that they don't.
This is getting a little too far.
Whatever circumstances that will drag you into fist fights, you need to walk away from it. You shouldn't get yourself involved. And the worst of this fist fight is when you are fighting over a man. You're supposed to allow yourself to be wooed, to be fought for, to be admired, to be cherished, to be adored. And then you are the one fighting for a man. When you recognize that everything starts with you, this will give you a beautiful scenario of how you behave. And don't you ever forget what relationship represents for us is expressing for us how we relate with ourselves. When you know that you are enough, you are not scared about who walks in and who walks out. And this is the miracle that will change everything in your relationship. Anytime you find yourself at the stage of fighting for a man, that is a point to tell yourself it is okay. There is nothing more for you to compromise. There's nothing more for you to understand. There is nothing more for you to reason in that situation. What do? Excuse yourself. Because when you walk away, you need clarity. You need to understand what exactly brought you here. What exactly is happening? How did it get this bad? You need clarity. And that's what walking away will do for you at that point. Don't ever find yourself calling the other woman to tell the other woman that this is my guy. You have to leave him alone for me. Like what? Your guy is not a child. He's not 5-year-old. We're talking about a full-grown man who has a committed relationship with you, have agreed on monogamy, and then you are going to call another woman to reintroduce yourself to her that this is your man. It doesn't worth it. It just doesn't. The classiest things for you to do is to remove yourself. You need to be in a place where you are loved and you know that you are loved. And ladies, I need to say this to you. Don't ever get into any relationship thinking that it is do or die. That mindset is crazy. Nothing is do or die. Be in a relationship and have this mindset that if this works, I'm going to be here. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to leave. Control your emotions. We also need to learn the act of emotional control because most times it's hard. Sometimes emotion overrides reasoning and then you can't find yourself doing what you know is right. Always ask, how do I heal this? How do I change it? And believe me, if you concentrate on this, you are going to come out a better person. More better, more respectful, more classier. Why do you need to nag in the public? Avoid that temper of nagging in the public. Sip it up. Tell yourself, okay, later, don't find yourself nagging in the public. It's overruled. It's not attractive. It's self-demeaning. You don't need to be rude. You don't need to be proud to prove a point. You just have to be you. So if you do not have any balanced mindset over anything, that means you need a therapist. Something is not right. Now, ignoring problems. When you are ignoring problems, understand that you are ignoring yourself and that sucks. because you need to heal yourself, help yourself. When you are in a relationship with people and you see obviously how they talk to you, talk you down, how they present you, how they refer you, how they carry you, you ignore these traits. You ignore something that you need to sort out. You're not comfortable with that. It doesn't feel well for you. You are so sick of it, but you are ignoring it for some unidentified fear. What could be the fear that could make you not to feel loved in your space? Don't you think that you deserve every good thing, including love and self-appreciation, at least? Not just what anyone can give you, but what you can give to yourself. The best way to get it right is walking away from the place. Start complaining to yourself, because you owe yourself every damn details. You need to work with yourself to get a fine line, and it's you and you or nothing. Yeah, you shouldn't be controlling. I get it. You were controlled yourself growing up. I get it. The fear of losing things puts you in that state. I get it. Trauma is one heck of a thing that drags you into being controlling. But you shouldn't. Drop the bag of being too controlling. Allow people to have their space. Allow people to just be. Allow people to share in their own space. It is their right, their human right, to choose whether they want to be with you or they don't want to be with you. Whether people wake up today or tomorrow and say they want to walk away, that's okay. No one goes to jail for falling out of love. People do fall out of love, so it's not a crime. So if they don't want to be with you, stop controlling things, stop nagging, stop trying to put it back together. There are part of your voice that you've not listened to. You need to hear yourself. You need to connect with yourself. In that stillness, in that silence of connecting with yourself, you heal so many disconnections. And when you heal so many disconnections, it shows itself in the relationship that you have. Avoid controlling its unhealthy traits. When you know how to speak to yourself in private, because your self-talk is your self-worth. When you recognize that everything starts with you, this will give you a beautiful scenario of how you behave outside. And don't you ever forget, what relationship represents for us is expressing for us how we relate with ourselves. If you don't relate well with yourself, there's no magic. There's nothing you can do or prove. There's nothing again you can, because everything you do to other people is telling them or exposing to them, I don't love myself so much. I'm that insecure. How do I cope? What do I do? When you know that you are enough, you are not scared about who walks in and who walks out. And this is the miracle that will change everything in your relationship. If you like this content, why don't you go ahead and click on the like button. Subscribe to this channel. See you on my next topic. Thank you. Thank you for watching.